Most people crossing the Simpson Desert worry about 1100 dunes and getting bombed. We're worried about our windscreen falling apart. Welcome to the desert with a windscreen held together by tape.
How's it feeling to fill up?
$3 a litre. Gonna hurt. We almost need a full tank.
After hot days and very cold nights, the cracks in the windscreen kept getting longer, and we're not sure what was going to happen. It was pretty hard to ignore, with the cracks and tape in my face all day long. All I could do was try and put the problem out of mind.
So we've just left Oddnadatta Roadhouse, the pink roadhouse, and we're on the road to Dalhousie Springs.
So that's probably after you leave the main road from Oddnadatta to go to Dalhousie. That's kind of the entrance to the Simpson Desert National Park. So we're actually looking forward to having a dip in the springs. We didn't bring up little noodles like.
No. But we're really enjoying all these artesian springs that are along the way. It's been, well, we didn't know about them, so it's been a nice surprise. We've really enjoyed relaxing at them when we've pulled up to a campsite.
What have we seen this morning?
Oh, we saw a dingo this morning on the road to Oddnadatta, which was actually a really nice surprise. We've only heard them at night when we've been camping, but this is our first wild sighting of a dingo, so we stopped and looked at it, and it looked at us, so we took some photos.
And yeah, it was kind of looked like it was as cautious and curious about us as we were of it, so that's kind of cool.
It's cool.
And this morning at the Karinga station, we helped out Bob and Marge with their caravan.
To coin a phrase from Adam Ryman.
So, that was kind of, we did our good deed for the day. Anyway.
Well, see how the road goes. The corrugations are not very great in some places, but...
Okay, not as bad as Elegant Bay Road.
Oh yeah, that was terrible.
Sand flag is mandatory in the Simpson Desert National Park. So, put it on from here forward. Our tyres are already down. And the flag has a bit of a curly-whirly problem.
It's because it's been folded up for too long.
Didn't get enough use. So this is a bush ranger flag. Which has a pin on the end rather than like an air style fitting, an Ito fitting, because those can get clogged up with sand. They work really well, but eventually they can get clogged up with sand. So that's why we have a simple pin.
The French line is known for being pretty chopped up. Our plan was to take the rig, WAA Line, Knolls Track, and then pick up the French line to Poeppel's Corner. After here, we'd take the QAA line via Eyre Creek to Big Red, the gatekeeper to Birdsville. On the way, we check out Purni Boar and some of the other cool spots on the route.
Okay, the flies have got to us. But so as I was saying, this boar was basically an accident. But I think the thing that we found while we've been travelling this time is that the number of weird oddities and stuff and the amount going on out where you think basically you're in the middle of nowhere, there's just so much interesting things to go and see, so many interesting things to go and see. And this is just one of the oddities of the outback. We just passed a place that made me laugh called Alka-Seltzer Springs. Alka-Seltzer is a thing that you use when you've got a hangover to help you get over a hangover. And what made me laugh was we passed an airstrip that was called Alka-Seltzer Royal Flying Doctors Airstrip. And I said, fuck me. that would be one hell of a hangover if you're out camping, if you needed a broad flight option. We turned onto Rig Road, heading towards the WAA line. Probably camp along here somewhere this afternoon. So far the track's been pretty easy. Lots of pretty corrugated sections, but since Dalhousie Springs out, it's been pretty easy. I feel like it's just warming up.
The roof.
You can hear the axle when I'm walking over the yonks on the roof going.
Toyota's approaching from the east.
Each night we camp in a different spot just off the track, and at night the temperature in the desert drops and I worry about the windscreen. As the glass contracts, each morning the cracks are longer. I can't help but wonder what will happen by the time we reach Birdsville.
Good morning, single vehicle travelling east on the WAA line. This morning we've heard no one on the radio. I feel like we're the only ones awake so far. We did start a little bit more. So we had a good night last night. We slept somewhere on the WAA line, about 30k from the turning of onto Knolls to the west of that. We had a very quiet night. It was great. Slept brilliantly.
Went to bed with the sun, woke up with the sun. It was good.
Mm.
We got going pretty early this morning. We just stopped for a second cup of coffee.
We're about 4k from the Knolls Track turning now. And yeah, we're just having a snack. Our plan is to go up to probably Eyre Creek tonight and sleep there, and then go into Birdsville tomorrow. I think we realised yesterday that we travelled too far in one day. Maybe we should have
Slow down.
left later, slowed down, stopped earlier.
Enjoyed the track more.
Yeah,
Yeah.
we did stop and see a few things.
Yeah, we did.
You know, what else has happened?
Not much. It's been pretty easy going.
Yeah, it's been an easy drive so far.
Haven't actually had too much traffic.
Troopy just walks over the dunes and down, and tyres are at 18 and 20 when they were cold. I checked this morning because when I put them down, I actually put them down when they were really hot. But yeah, I just checked them again this morning. They're at 18 and 20. And yeah, hot water system's working really well. We had a nice shower today.
Fly nets are up because the flies are really friendly today.
Yeah. We passed only one set of vehicles, some guys organising a bike a push bike race from Mount Dare back to Birdsville, following the WA Line.
I think it's the Simpson Bike Challenge. They're just event vehicles. They were checking camp spots along the racetrack, and
Yeah,
pretty interesting.
yeah, interesting. So he was in a Land Rover TD5, and then there was an FJ and I think an old 80 series behind him. So good luck to those guys on the bike. There is not a lot to tell you. We've seen quite a few sand guanas. Lots of little lizards, tons of tiny birds. It's been pretty cool. Solo vehicle travelling north on Knolls Track. I think we're about, I don't know, 20k from the French line, and then we'll carry on to Poeppel's Corner. It's been amazing. We haven't seen anyone on Knolls Track. French line, and we're about to continue to Poeppel Corner. I don't know how long it took us to do the Knolls Track. Probably about 2 hours. Probably averaged about 20k. Stopped to put lunch in the oven, so we'll be having that soon. Actually, there's some nice shady trees if you're looking for somewhere to stop here. Behind me, you can see dusties in the trees there. Just don't forget you got the sand flag on, so you have to reverse under the trees. So when you're coming up Knolls Track, make sure you stop at Oddnadatta Knolls, which is like a gypsum outcrop which you can walk up to the top of. There's a car park there. It's quite a sensitive area, but when you go up there, it's probably 20-30 meters high. It gives you a really good view of the surrounding area. Poeppel Corner, named after Augustus Poeppel the surveyor in 1880, is where 3 states meet. It is also where the salt pans are, and a place we could get bogged.
So we've just pulled up to Lake Poeppel, and there's water in it. We've actually just had a recovery vehicle from Birdsville Hotel pass us on the track. Someone's gotten stuck somewhere and they've had to come out and save them. So yeah, we've seen that quite a lot of vehicles have crossed this way. So Dan has gone to walk across the salt pan to see if it's drivable.
One of these rocks. Yeah, don't go in those ones.
Bob's your uncle, Fanny's your aunt. Just like that, you've crossed it.
What's it like in the Northern Territory?
It's a bit warm today. What's it like in Queensland?
Same.
I think it might be a bit cooler in South Australia. I think I'm just going to pop across. Hey, what are you doing in the Northern Territories? We're supposed to be in South Australia.
I like it hot.
Funny.
Now I'm in all 3 at the same time. Okay, so one of the places we wanted to get to was Poeppel's Corner. We're still not sure if we're saying that right, but it's a point on the map where South Australia, Queensland and the Northern Territories meet. So quite unique. The other place where you can see something similar is like Cameron's Corner, where you get New South Wales, no, Queensland and South Australia. We're here now. So now we need to find camp. It's been a long day. We've only done like 100 kilometres today. The sand dunes have been certainly slow going. Wow, look at all the prints here.
Huh. This has been a
There's a lot of camel prints here.
camel.
Heaven.
I wonder where they're going, what they're doing.
I wonder where they are. Why haven't we seen any? We've
I don't
seen so
know.
many prints. No camels.
What are they doing here?
Wandering around, loitering.
Oh, it's really, they've really chopped it up.
It's really good, man.
Like, no, I think they, looks like they,
See the big flat prints?
yeah, I know, but, oh, it looks like they're going up. Because they've got, 2 toes, don't they?
That's a legend, that's it. So we left from Poeppel's Corner this morning, headed up, and yeah, we are, I think, about 60k from Eyre Creek, maybe 70. Eyre Creek. Between 60 and 70.
We think we're going to stop there tonight, have a short day, and then make it to Birdsville the following day.
I think it'll be that short because by the time, because we did about 30 up to get across from Lake, whatever that lake was, we camped near. So, I don't know, probably be 100, 120 by the time we get.
Good day of tuning. We are
What up?
faced with 4 options, 4 lines to take.
Sometimes there's too much choice on the menu.
Which way did you go?
Travelling east.
Solo vehicle on the WAA line, travelling east, just passing call out point 16.
50.
Change that, call out point 15.
Correction. Good on ya. Alrighty, we've just stopped for some lunch. You can use the back door table. Bloody hot, it's like 36 degrees or something. The sand's getting softer as it warms up. Yeah, we managed to find a tiny bit of shade under under this tree here. This is called a desert acacia or something. Apparently, to get to this age, it can take several hundred years. Solo vehicle travelling east on the WAA line at 4.8. Over. We're just checking out this crossing, walking across this croc at Eyre Creek. I'm not sure if the detour was pushing us down here. Slight drop in, exit. There's a couple of interesting steps. One is just there in the puddle, about halfway up on the same on the right, and then on the left there's a nice little step just before the top. Crossing itself isn't actually that deep, it gets over just over my knees. Follow the tracks. And the worst bit, it's just nice and cool in here. The water doesn't look very nice there.
Oh no. Good turning. No, not a good turning around. It's too muddy.
We're at cool point 4 now, about 12k out from Big Red. It won't be long till our journey's over now. Kind of sad. I'd like it to carry on. 61 meters, sorry. Let's see what it is at the bottom. This might be the biggest so far. 31, so 20 meters. Oh, sorry, 30 meters.
I was going to say, nice mathing.
I know math today. I do believe that is Big Red, maybe. So this is our first glimpse. There seems to be 4 tracks going up Big Red. They all look challenging in their own way. So they're all chopped up. A couple are quite steep towards the end here on the left. These middle, well, that left-hand one is steep towards the end. And they're all long, did I say that? These middle ones from here look like they're fairly consistent. And then that one, actually, I'm not sure if any one's easier than the other. Our nervous banter was brushing aside the enormity of Big Red compared to the dunes we'd crossed so far. Made it. The windscreen is held together by tape and luck, and the Troopy carried us home to the final stop, the famous Birdsville Hotel. Join us in the next episode as we pick our way through track closures to Cameron's Corner. See you there.